Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2, part 112. In the previous video, we finally began our first free day, and in between videos, because I stopped for a bit to eat food, and I was looking through the little journal stuff, which I've kind of mentioned I sometimes glance at before. This one's cool because it's from Lloyd's perspective. There's nothing really like super important here, but I did think this was interesting at the end of the Infernal Castle when, for the last paragraph, it turned out that Rufus was actually the primary member of the Ironbloods all along, and his master, the Chancellor, was actually still alive. I also found out another truth that was even more shocking, that I can't bring myself to commit it to paper. Now, Reen, I'm still mad at you, but the journal stuff is cool. I mean, I don't think it's really worth reading per se, but the fact that it's there is very nifty. Because it's quite detailed, and there's sometimes you get little insights into the, I guess, Reen's little, like, what his perspective of the events is supposed to be. So I'm trying to think, we're almost done talking, everyone, and we're just focusing on quests. We have Student Union and Main Building, and I think that's it. So we gotta find a teacher. Maybe Mary? I would say Mary's probably who we're looking for. It's a real shame that all your classmates are leaving us so soon. Their loss is going to be felt by everyone here, student and teacher alike. Even though they're only here for a little while longer, I hope they make the most of it and that you enjoy your time with them. As you know, free days were originally instated as a means to develop each student's judgment and individuality. They gotta define second year men and women here as they prepare to step in their adult lives, and so they work. That's not to mention the first years ready to fill their shoes. All of you have really grown up. So just keep that in mind in your last free day of the first year. Schwarzer, make the most of the time you have here. Come on, Uncle Makarov. You don't get fun events like these every day. You gotta invite Instructor Mary and go. My mint antenna's been picking up on how much closer you two are getting lately, so don't even try and say you don't wanna. How about you don't say crap like that in front of the faculty lounge? It didn't give me headaches enough, or do you really need to pull her into the nonsense too? She's got more than enough on her mind right now without you adding to it. Oh, is that so? I guess you really are looking out for her after all. What can I say to make you leave? Oh, Ring, you gotta hear this. Uncle Makarov and Instructor Mary are another word, and I will fail you. Seriously, you're gonna be a second year soon, and you should act like you're still in Sunday school. Oh, it's so cute when you act you're all grouchy to pretend you're not shy. I'm being serious here. It was Heinrich? I mean, he has his head. Does he have his head screwed on straight? Maybe a little too straight. And why, pray tell, you darkening my doorway today? I most certainly hope that you aren't here to tell me about some recent spot of trouble you've once again caused. Demon Lord's been summoned. Again? I'm completely honest when I say the thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Green told the vice principal he was collecting comments. Is that the case? My dear Trista certainly has improved its lot in life over the past year. I'm afraid it's of no interest to me, however. They're actually not getting the ratings they were before the war, but they're on the right path, I think. They've been doing a lot of work to expand their audience, too. Rumor has it they're starting to broadcast in Crossbell. Let's go. I mean, Trista's okay. Crossbell News Service, still the best news service, probably. Then Liberal with Dorothy. Isn't it also Dorothy and oh god, Nail? I didn't forget. You forgot. They're probably second on the news. Then Trista. Then deep down in the catacombs of the earth, the Imperial Chronicle Radio. No, there's probably someone forgetting, but that's the power rankings of news services. Did you say Crossbell? There's a fraction of a chance to reach around me, hear my voice. I can't let this opportunity pass me by. Comments for a new radio show, you said. Having no love for radio as a medium, but it would only be right for the Academy's vice principal to contribute his opinion. I'd nearly forgotten how crazy he was for Rishamau. Well, Michael wanted a comment from the teacher, and a comment by cajolement is still a comment. I would like nothing more, sir. Listen well, then. What makes a temptress a great, you ask? Well, you're standing in it, it's nothing short of the presence of the Academy founded by the famous Emperor Dracos. Care to elaborate? No. I would love to. This Academy is far more important to this nation than you realize. Countless number of men and women have passed through these halls of learning and been enriched by the knowledge they offer. These men and women then go on to form the very backbone of society. Yes, that does include the men of the imperial family. To borrow the words of our wondrous founder, this Academy is charged with creating the very foundation of our world. This town may be small, but it has the pride and dignity one would expect of such a key part of this great nation. I would postulate that it is the very presence of this Academy that allows it to hold its head so high. Wouldn't you agree? That's actually an incredibly sound argument. Friendly reminder though, the men of the Imperial family had to be rescued by teenagers. Emperor Dracos' words resonate even now, clearly. They certainly do. In fact, that's something I hope you keep in mind as you conduct yourself over the year. Then you may be thinking, but didn't Oliver, save you in the castle? Yeah, and he got saved from prison by Estelle and Joshua, who were teenagers. I win. I want you to make sure you use your last year here as fruitfully as possible, especially the way your education tends to be punctuated with other work. You have me there. Thanks for your comments, sir, and for your advice. I've gathered all the comments now. I'm sure Michael's going to be thrilled. Incidentally, what would you say the odds of my comment being used are? Even a rough percentage will suffice. I really couldn't tell you. If you're that curious, you might want to go try asking the radio station yourself. Don't be ridiculous. I was merely asking to save my passing curiosity. I don't even have the slightest interest in knowing. Then why do you even ask? Also, I don't know if Risha listens to the radio. She's kind of busy. Instructor Makarov's out talking to Mint right now. To tell you the truth, I find myself having lunch with him more and more often lately. He's given me so much advice about teaching, it's just wonderful. Wonder how I'd react if I told him that I was arranged to be married. Wait, what? What am I saying? Oh, don't listen to me. I'm just being silly. That's all. It's not as if me getting married having anything to do with Instructor Makarov, so why should he care? But it might not hurt to talk about it anyway, right? Yeah, you might want to mention that, like, in passing, you know? Alright, sir. You've been holding that on me. It's hard to believe that your class was founded nearly a full year ago. As one of those fortunate enough to witness its genesis, it's been quite the emotional ride to recap this past year. I imagine today's a very special day for you all, given everything you've been through and what still lies in store. Embrace the day and live it to its fullest. What time is it? Well, all the hands look like they're equal length. It's either, 7 or, like 4 in the morning. I guess it's supposed to be 7. That or it's like... I mean, the one pointing up towards the... between the 12 and the 1 looks like the longer hand. They all look the exact same length, though. Time is distorted in Erebonia. What are you doing here, Wars? So the Archive's not meeting today. I'm aware of it, though. It's something I wanted to get off my chest while I can. Thank you for all you've taught me, Clara. It's been a truly invaluable experience to study art under you and Lynn. Sometimes I feel like this club was made for me. Well, aren't you a model first year? Not sure you're thanking me for it, though. I just sit and work on my art. Which is what I'm trying to do now, as it so happens. So if you're done with the speeches, hurry up and leave me be. She may have actually tried not to teach us anything, but Lynn and I learned a lot just by watching her. If nothing else, I feel like I've learned what it means to be a true artist. That's something I'll never forget. Can I help you with something, Reed? That's nothing major. Golly said there's a second-year student trying to dispose of an unwanted item. Maybe I should ask Clara? Reen asked if there was anything unwanted that could be sold at the flea market, and then she just points at Reen. Unwanted items? Yeah, sure. You were the one the janitor meant? But he said it was this big, heavy thing resulting from many hours of club work. Wait, is it? That's what I've been working on this year. It's way too big and heavy to take back with me. Go ahead and do whatever you want with it. But you spent ages working on it. I'm surprised too. You're always taking such great care with your work. Please, Arts of Value is decided the moment it's finished. There's no point in hoarding all your finished pieces around. Still, it's a kind of shame to just, I don't know, get rid of it. I can see where she's coming from. Hopefully you can find a good home with someone who appreciates its value. It's in the storm anyway. Hop to it, Warzel. Sure thing. Thank you very much for your contribution. Oh, can it? If you're done, let me get on with my work. I'm trying to concentrate. Sorry about that. And that's two. That should be plenty. I can always try and find more, though. The more stuff I can find, the better. A piece of art's true value is decided upon its completion, but sometimes you need to wait for those who understand that value to turn up in their own time. That's all you need to know. Now, go away. I need to focus. I think it's a shame to just give something like this away, but it is a very clear decision. I just hope that it's purchased by someone who understands its true worth. If you say so. Also, Rin, it was big and heavy. How is it fitting in your back pocket? If you're looking for Margarita or Milliam, they just stepped out. Margarita finished cooking something or another and seemed very desperate to have a certain someone sample it. I just hope it all goes well with her cooking, and her cooking conveys her true feelings. I just hope her victim manages to come out of it alive. As for you, making some food for the customers at the flea market. As curious as I may be about the quality of Margarita's cooking, I need to focus on finishing up my own. Okay, main building looking kind of deserted. Rex, what are you doing? There's no telling the president put things right with the flea market today. There've got to be tons of photo ops. And hey, maybe the window will help me blow up some cutie skirts for me. Can't get a better shot than that. Or a more illegal one. I know that. I was just messing around. I'll have you know, Rena's a stone cold killer now. Don't you dare underestimate me. The war has forged me into a way better cameraman. These yearbook photos are going to look frickin' perfect. Just you wait. Give me his air capsule. Just gotta treat this like a regular day, huh? If I were you, I'd do something special with your last day together. Oh well. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Cats included. No point in me chiming about how to spend your day today. Even if your current plans bore me to tears, cats can't even cry, you know? Well, we still got Student Union, and then we're pretty much ready to set out. You sure you want to come with me on my journey to improve my skills? I thought you were going to join the Imperial Army. What happened? You feel like I just volunteered. You did invite me. You're right about me wanting to join the army, but it's not like I got some big fancy reason. I just want to. And that's not going to cut it. How is it to set an example if I join for such a half-hearted reason? I figure hoping with you I can find one, something I can aspire to, something that'll guide me on way up the ranks. You've really grown up? Well, it looks like you'll be stuck by my side for a little longer, my vice captain. Honestly, I'm probably just prolonging the inevitable here. Maybe staying with her will help me find a good reason to join the army, or even a good reason to do something else. Either way, I've only got one last thing I want to do before I graduate. Time to get on that. I'm rather surprised he decided to come with me instead of joining the military like he planned. My main reason for this journey was to see how far my swordsmanship could take me. But perhaps there's more to life than swordsmanship alone. Don't let Laura hear that. Man, really? That's a shame. Of course, I never really joined any club, so I'm just gonna take it easy today, too. Our club's not gonna meet anymore this year after today. I'm going to say my thanks to all the second years that are graduating for everything they've done. Every year, the graduates leave their academy with a smile on their faces. A lot's changed over the years, but that's one thing that's never been any different, no matter how many years go by. I hope none of you will end up becoming the exception. The students here are all like my children. Upper class or lower class, first year or second year, none of that makes any difference. Hard to believe this is the final free day of the year. I'll have you to treat you something nice, won't I? Will I have to pay for it? Yes, Reen, you'll have to pay for it. It's almost time for the spring races to begin over in Heimdall. Kron always used to bet on what order the horses would come in. I need to stop dwelling on it, damn it. What good's getting all down gonna do? Ah, Barrel's back. Done telling, what's her name? Vita to stop being bad at her job? I haven't seen you in a while. Didn't you already disband the infamous Occult Research Society? Hehehe, let's just say it was taking a little break. One that was quickly canceled out of my crystal ball showed me an especially interesting reading. Do I even want to ask? I saw something writing deep within the abyss in a spiral of fate, drawing in even space and time. Oh, the things we have to look forward to. I'm glad she's entertained at least, because nearly everything she tells me flies right over my head. As of today, the Occult Research Society is officially recommenced. And you're curious to know where I went during our break, aren't you? Not in the least. Running. Toa, help me! Did you get the little present left at your dorm? A brand new stack of requests? Joking aside, I really do appreciate how you've always helped me with these. It's been a rough year for both of us, but you really made it easier on me, so thanks. The feeling's mutual. Well, one way or another, it's nice to know my last day as president won't be a taxing one. So if there's anything you need from me, just ask. I'll be happy to treat you to some tea a little later too. For free? Smacks the shit out of him. I handed most of my work off to the next year's student council yesterday, so I've just got a few more simple tasks to finish up. Shouldn't be too swamped today, so if there's anything you need, just ask me. I'll be happy to make you some tea too. After I graduate, I'll be joining the Computer and Network Technology Division of the Imperial Army. Sure, the Chancellor's Intelligence Division is more famous for handling information, but I wanted a different angle on things. I still think it's a career path that will let me make use of the things I learned both in this club and at the Institute in Aurora. One thing's for sure, though, I'm really excited to start working there. Bring on the future! And if any of those slimy cross-billions even think about keeping their personal information, I'll show them what for. I can read between the lines. I know what these characters are thinking. I'll say the quiet part out loud. And so I guess let's go... We gotta talk to Mitch, give him our horse thingy. Our horse picture. You again! What do you want? I found something I thought you might be interested in, Mitch. Huh, there's a photo of Mr. Horse Show. Man, nothing but top-tier horses here, especially these two. If they started racing proper, I think they'd really clean up. And I've seen them, I can get to know them before they hit the big leagues. There ain't a bet I won't win. Great, didn't think you was gonna like it this much. Ah, fine, you win. Let me see if I got any junk that might go faster at that damn market than it would here. Give me a minute. Your generosity is awe-inspiring. There. Wasn't this from Class 5's event at the Academy Festival? I guess, don't care. They brought it here and now it's in my way. If you want to get rid of that for me, that'd be great. Just don't bring it back. It's yours now. Then why didn't you just give it to me when I first asked you? Well, who cares? I did what I set out to do. That's the third item. I think I found more than enough stuff now. Let's get all this stuff over to Brandon and see what he has to say. Make a wishy with Mishy, by the way. Hey, yeah, I talked to you, Alan. Got a ton of items now, more than enough to make him happy, I'm sure. I better hand him in. Did you manage to scrounge up anything? You bet I did. Whoa, how'd you find all these? Every single one of them rares, too. We put these out, the customers will come running. Nice work. My stall's really looking up, and it's all because of you. Much obliged. All I really did was walk around and talking to people, and I'm an expert at that by this point. That you are, Reen. Although it has been a while since I've done it in Trista. No surprises there. You've done this every single free day you've had all year. Yeah, we have. Even if free days weren't exactly free, you've saved the bacon of every shop owner in Trista time and time again. So thanks. On behalf of everyone, here, let me give you some extra stuff today. Don't even try and say no. That's actually kind of good, but the other stuff, basically pointless. These are really nice, I won't say no, but are you sure you bought all this? All you done for me and the people of Trista this past year, I'd say you more than earned it. Well, we'll work even harder next year. I knew there had to be a catch. One whole AP. Thanks again for the help. I guess this means you're on the hook again when the flea market happens next year. Well, look who's back. How'd it go? You getting me a bunch of amazing comments? I'd say so. Check them out. That's the stuff. I couldn't have come up with a more perfect comments if I wrote them myself. This show's got success written all over it. I knew you the one got a call. Great job, Reen. Well, I didn't think you'd be this happy about him. You're making me blush. Well, one way or another, good luck with the new show. You know I'll be tuning in. Just you wait. This will be great. Gonna make the station a bigger deal in the army. And then they'll never have to try. Then they'll never have them trying to censor us ever again. Gotta shoot for that 20% audience share with this thing. Haha. I appreciate his zeal. Still. This has really made me think. Vista really is a wonderful place. It's like how he keeps punching his palm. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did he die? Did I kill him? A live broadcast of the battle in Heimdall. We got loads of new. Listen. Where? Oh, there he is. Can't believe you managed to give me all these great comments. You, Range Schwarzer, are a lifesaver. Now what we need to do is find ourselves a fantastic new host, and bam! This show's got success written all over it. Alright, people, let's do this. We're gonna grab at least 20% share in the ratings, or my name isn't Michael. Hey, Emma, here's a new way you can be worse than Misty. Granted, Emma is less annoying than Vito, so
I could probably fish here.
She's got that going for her. Well, hello, Master Reen. I presume our request drew you to us. We appreciate you taking the time to assist us. Might I ask you to speak with Lady Annabelle for the particulars then? Hey, Kenneth, and Annabelle too. It's good to see you again, Reen. So you saw our request? I saw it, yeah. Wasn't quite sure what it was actually requesting, though. Mind clearing things up for me? Oh, I guess that makes sense. You've been away from Trista for so long. Where do I start? I'm sorry, this is really all my fault. Ah, come on, you know that's not true. My brother just being a pain. Yep, still lost. Well, you know Annabelle's supposed to marry my brother, right? Our parents set that one up. Now, she's been getting harassed by her family about when she's gonna tie the knot. You can imagine that's not a whole lot of fun for her. I may be so bold as to interject. Lady Annabelle was not even informed of this arrangement until after it had been decided and agreed upon. As one would expect, she was thoroughly shocked when she found out. She even went so far as to run away from home. I had no idea about that. Which in turn had a stark effect on her once elegant personality. Yeah, you mentioned it, I guess so. Well, I have been gone for nearly a year. I felt as though some of the fault rests on my shoulders as well. As such, if the engagement's cancellation become realizable, I will do everything I can to make that happen. Are you saying it's possible to call this all off? Yeah, maybe. Obviously, the first thing I did was ask my parents to call things off, but they wouldn't listen. The only response is it wouldn't do to insult a man of the Empire for no good reason, whatever that means. Just kick him in the balls, man. Next time you see him, he'll call that shit off. So with that escape route closed, I figured I'd try and go to the man himself and see if he'd call things off. My brother, charming that he is, wasn't having any of that. He gave us a similar line about nobles not going back on their promises, and that was that. But she didn't make a promise. I imagine his greatest concern is our respective family's social status. The head of the Lake Lord family is only a baron, my father's a viscount. I get it. He's worried that not going through with the wedding would be an insult to the family of higher status, huh? This kind of stuff makes upper-class society a real pain sometimes. You're telling me. Marriages of status and convenience often take precedence over those of love among the nobility, that much is true. Well, for my part, I wish for nothing more than Lady Annabelle's happiness, and this arrangement certainly isn't that. So with that in mind, I decided to talk to my brother one more time. Eventually managed to reach a very Lake Lord compromise. We'll settle this with the old noble tradition. A fishing battle. I get it, fishing battles are split into two parts, right? Obviously the main event's between two actual challengers, or captains in this case. Before that, their chosen vice-captains face off, so that means... took you a while to get there, but you got it. As team captain, I'd like you to fish as my vice-captain. I'd ask Annabelle to compete, but that seems kind of wrong, I don't know. Yeah, I figured as much. You guys have put in a lot for me, so I'd be happy to help, but... you really think I'm up for this? I mean, Annabelle's future's on the line, and I've fished with you enough to quake in my boots when I hear the name Lake Lord. What are you talking about? Sure, I called you Ymir's guardian, but I've been out of the fishing game for a while now. I'm feeling pretty rusty. I'm the last person you need to be humble around. Sure, my brother's vice captain won't be a good fisherman, or gonna be a good fisherman, but I'm sure he won't have anything on you. I'm not gonna pressure you into doing it or anything, though. If you want to just pass still. What do you say? Why not? Let's get fishing. I don't know if I'm up to snuff, but if you believe in me, maybe I got this. Thank you so much. You have my humblest thanks for doing this, Lady Annabelle. You've probably got this. Together we're gonna save Annabelle from those weddings of hers, and I know we will. I'm so grateful for both of you for helping me out like this. Roughly 10 minutes passed. Eventually, Lake Lord III and his vice captain emerged and began making their way towards them. Now, I don't remember any of the Elite Four, but is that actually one of them? Look who it is! It's been a while. You haven't changed a bit, still as lotteries are bad, I see. How splendid it is to meet with you again, and to speak with you again, Kenneth. Ah, good to see you in high spirits, Narcissus. So, what do you say we dive right in? I mean, I don't really remember. I know there was like a dude, there was like another dude, and then there was that lady near Armorica. That's really the only one I remember. This spot will do, I suppose. Fish of Trista, rejoice, for I have returned to grace your waters with my line once more. That's the heir of the Lake Lord family. He definitely seems a lot more noble than you do. No offense. How's you already familiar with the fishing spots around here? Well, he is a Thor's grad. Alright, I guess if you love fishing as much as you do, then you probably know the city from front to back. Lady Annabelle, how simply splendid it is to see you again. I had hoped you would be suitably entertained by the spectacle that is about to unfold before you. But thanks. I'm sorry that my selfishness made you come all the way out here. Please, no need to apologize. It's entirely the fault of my foolish brother needlessly complicating things. I swear on my family name that I will defend our marriage. There is no need to worry your pretty little head. Yeah. So I'm assuming that you're Kenneth's vice captain. Oh, Mom, the Delight-tacular? Oh, yeah, I do remember you. Yeah, the crazy wave and you make up words. Okay. I am the Delight-tacular, styliferous gentleman Narcissus, though you may call me by my alias, the Crazy Wave. Not only do I hail from the Imperial Fishing Club led by Lake Lord III, I am one of its exquisite Elite Four. Allow me to offer you my most enthusiastic confabulations on being chosen to face me today. May our battle be simply splendidicious. I'll do my best too, I think. What a commendatorious attitude! Mark my words, young man, you will go far. Do they pay this guy by the word or something? Well, now that we've exchanged our greetings, I'll get right to explaining the rules. The goal of each part of the battle is the same, catching a designated fish. First, the vice captains will compete. The team whose vice captain catches their first fish will enjoy the advantages of starting the second round early. I see. Sounds like a fair battle format to me. Any skilled angler should be able to guide a capable vice captain, after all. The outcome of this battle will determine the fate of your arranged marriage. Are you absolutely certain you wish to proceed with this, Lady Annabelle? I am. I'm prepared to accept the outcome, no matter what it may be. If you're sure. In that case, we're gonna fish like we've never fished before and make sure you're happy. Oh, by the way, what fish will we be catching? Our vice captains will be attempting to catch a noble carp. I assume you're being rhetorical when you ask me what we'd be catching. The giant swordtail is the only acceptable choice. Going after the big guy, huh? The most elusive fish in Trista. I've heard the rumors myself. A huge, 250 reg swordtail who survived decades of battle. If we caught him, I'd be able to stuff our faces for 2 whole weeks and sell some left over. Lady Annabelle, please, if you wouldn't mind acting a little more like a lady in the nobility, it would be very much appreciated at this delicate time. That's the Annabelle I know. Well, like you said, you're gonna be catching a noble carp. You can use all the ground bait you like, but I don't know how much you have on you. Here, take some of mine. I got plenty, dude. Thanks, this will really come in handy. You can leave the area before you catch your fish, but we'll be in trouble if they catch theirs first, so don't wander off. No sightseeing tours for me, I guess. I should get started. Good luck, Reen. We'll be quietly and respectfully cheering you on. I see you've, completed your preparations. Well then, let the battles commence. May the best man win. Vice captains, assume your positions. Face down, ass up, just like we practiced. And begin! Round 1, Vice Captain battle. Control Reen and catch a noble carp. I mean, I assume we want the Lakewood Star out. Boom, first one, easy. That's not a noble carp.
Now that's a catch.
Easy noble carp. Actually was a noble carp. I was gonna say that regardless of what popped up, but it actually is one. Bro, chill the fuck out. Why is this like so much harder than the Guardian? There we go.
Whoa, this is a big one.
I was like mashing so hard I think it like disconnected my controller. What? 1 second. Alright, we're back. Noble carp has been caught. I did it, I caught one. He caught one. Preposterable. Has someone finally conquered the crazy way? I'll have you know I beat you in Azure. The winner of the Vice Captain battle is Master Reen. And there was that one dude who like literally wouldn't challenge me because he's like, you haven't caught enough fish yet for me to choose to lose to you. And then I failed the fishing quest line because that game's bullshit. Most impressive. You chose your second well, it seems. Well, Thor's some pretty big fish nowadays, so I figured I'd show a little school spirit, you know? Did you now? Never seen you mean to imply that your angling abilities now surpass my own? Well, we'll find out soon enough, won't we? That we shall. What if the fish just isn't there? Here, nice to know I didn't let her side down, at least. Not a chance of fishing like that. I mean, like a shooting fish in a barrel. That's a little extreme, don't you think? Nars is obviously really good at this, so I'm sure he'll catch his in a minute. Magniferous! The embodiment of piscine beauty has come to me at last! Nars caught his fish 3 minutes after your Vice Captain caught his, which means you get a 3-minute head start, Kenneth. Sounds good, I'll get started. If you don't mind me asking, why do you care about this marriage so much in the first place? Thought you didn't care about anything other than fishing. Maybe when you finally mature, you'll understand. That's helpful. Look, I'm not about to tell you how to live your life. I'm also not going to let you ruin someone else's either. Kenneth? Oh my. No one asked you to refrain from talking during a sacred battle such as this. Results are the only thing that matter here. I hope you haven't forgotten that. My bad, sorry. Time for me to go and land Annabelle the big one. My lady? Is something wrong? Not really. It's just that he never seemed to have a care in the world, and yet all this time he was thinking about me. Meanwhile, I was only ever thinking about myself. I haven't been showing him the respect he deserves. To him, this battle's a serious affair, but he's fighting with everything he has. But me? Me was just some tedious ordeal that I just wanted to have behind me as soon as I could. I'm so ashamed. That's nonsense, my lady. I understand how you feel, but save your apologies for later. Right now, he's over there fighting for what he believes in. Fighting for you. You're right. I'll leave everything to you, Kenneth. I can believe in you, right? Your 3 minutes are up. It's time for me to finish this, Kenneth. Control, Kenneth! Oh, God. I thought I could just sit back. You have a secret rod? No? You're not giving me any buttons to press. There we go. Slightly obnoxious. No points. That should wrap things up here. The victor's decided. You did it, Kenneth. Well done, Kenneth. Preposterous. Twaddlecock, this cannot be happening. In canon, it did. I gave my all and I was still defeated. I have no qualms accepting the outcome. But... I cannot apologize enough for betraying your trust, Lady Annabelle. However, I believe I had no other choice. I have to request that our engagement be called off. Oh? Are you sure you seemed dead set on going ahead with it before? Duels such as these put the very honor and the nobility on the line. The result has been determined and I must now follow it. Besides, I believe there's a man far more worthy of your hand than me. Nars, we're leaving. Very well. Then shall we make our gesture? What the fuck is that even supposed to be? I bid you all a good day. Wait. I just wanted to say that I had fun fishing with you again today. But are you sure you're okay with this? Why would I not be? I gave it my all, at least satisfied. And you say I haven't changed. What's the plan now? I'm guessing Dad's not going to be too happy about all this. I intend to return to Crossville and continue my training there. There's a lady there awaiting my return, after all. Is there now? I wonder if it's who I think it is. Give my regards to Kikuya, will you? On a related note, you would do well to pay more attention to the world around you. If you don't do something about that personality of yours, Annabelle will. No, I suppose it's not my place to say. Regardless, stay diligent in your training. The matter of the wedding may be settled, but our own personal battle wages on. Sure, I'm down to fish anytime. You really are a sly one. That's a fun little quest. Kind of bringing this whole like long side NPC quest line to a close that's been going on for like the entire 2 games. I wasn't sure what to make of him at first, but your brother's actually a pretty nice guy, to be honest. And honestly, going all the way back to Azurus a little bit. Of course, he's my brother after all. Yeah, he's a little stubborn sometimes, but deep down he's got a heart as big as the ocean. He is made out to be less of a dick than he was in Azur. I almost find myself regretting the marriage was not meant to be. He seemed a rather worthy partner. Yeah, I don't think I was for us to decide, but at least she gets to now. Yeah, good news, right, Annabelle? Well, I mean, Kenneth is very charming, but I mean... Annabelle? Yes, what is it? Just wanted to say I'm excited. I can go back to spending our days fishing together. Oh. Yeah, I am as well. My lady, forgive me for assuming. Have you set your eyes on Ken... Absolutely not. Maybe a little. Well, one ordeal's over. But it looks like it led straight into another one. Secret hidden side quest? Hello, Rain Schwarzer speaking. It's Neithardt. Oh, Neithardt's swimming. He's gonna teach us how to swim again. You free, Schwarzer? Major Neithardt, what a pleasant surprise. Yeah, I suppose I'm free right now. How can I help you? Lighten up, Schwarzer. It's not a matter of life or death or anything. I'm at the Academy on business right now, and here you are too. Thought it'd be a good time for us to exchange information. That does make sense. Where are you now, sir? The faculty lounge. I'll be here for a while yet, so there's no need to rush yourself. Just come and speak with you in a moment. See you there. We haven't had a chance to speak with him face to face for a while, have we? It's not urgent, but I definitely don't want to let this opportunity of talk slip through my fingers. Thanks for the hand today, I really do appreciate it. At least my brother's not a sore loser or anything. Nice to have things work out that well. I'm just glad I didn't let the team down. Still what? Never mind. His brother had him pegged pretty well. Everything worked out and Annabelle's finally a free woman. Wonder if she'd be down for fishing together for a while to celebrate. She might be free, but she's still got a long road ahead of her when it comes to him. Regardless, it's a pleasure to see this entire affair has been resolved. I know that I've caused trouble for a lot of people through it all, but it seems as though it paid off in the end. Now I must devote myself to ensuring that everyone's goodwill isn't wasted on me. Allow me to thank you as well, Ree, and perhaps we'll have the chance to fish together one day. Aren't they just gonna like immediately set you up in another arranged
perfect for fishing.
Another arranged marriage? You must be mistaken. Simply don't see Kenneth that way. My lady, the Lakewood family is the most distinguished one, especially considering that its head is merely a baron. Surely must be open to considering the possibility. That's not the issue here, and please stop talking about it when he's right here. It's very rude.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Yeah, you said that already, Green. Secret hidden Neithardt teaches you how to spirit unification while swimming quest? It's good to see you again, Schwarzer. Likewise, sir. I've been keeping up with your exploits with the army. It's hard not to after all you've done. Hard to still not to hear about yours of the Ashen Chevalier, although I'm sure that feels more like a burden than a source of pride. Well, hell, I chose this path for myself, so I have to accept whatever comes with it, whether good or bad. What brings you to the academy, by the way? Not much. I'm only here to return some documents I forgot that I had in my possession. I don't know much time to spare here, but it seemed like a waste not to get the most out of it, which is why I wanted to see how you were doing. Really, thank you very much for the concern then, sir. Schwarzer, there comes a time when you desire to follow your beliefs clash with the preservation of your own well-being. It relieves me to see that you're doing better than I anticipated, but... Sir? Look alive, Schwarzer. Show some spirit. Yes, sir? Sorry. It's just that your eyes don't have the same vitality than they once did. I suppose I could take the time to lead you in some training. Nothing reignites a man like being pushed to his limits. Of course, this offer includes the rest of the men in your class, too. Why am I going to sense a deja vu here? All of us, sir? That's what I said. Think of this as my final lesson to you. I don't intend to force you into it either. Just know that the offer's on the table if you're interested. Let's get sweaty. Most definitely, sir. Look at that. I see a little bit of fire back in your eyes already. Gather the men and meet me in the gymnasium. Swimming lessons the return. Let's go. It might be starting to get warmer, but nobody in the right mind would call this swimming weather. How did we find ourselves in this situation to begin with? Well, Major Neithardt said he wanted to give us some training. But maybe we should have asked him to clarify exactly what training was. I don't know, swimming in this weather might make for effective training. Unusual, sure, but effective. I'm just wondering what possessed you to call me for this? Start the whining, Alberea. We've got training to do. We'll start with warm-ups, done in accordance with the man-way method. Lest we forget. That means we'll be racing one-on-one until we've all raced each other, right? Memories of exhaustion and pain are to be believed? Then yes. Glad to see it made an impression. Georgia, you get first pick. Yes, sir. I mean, Gaius has to be the hardest one. Let's go Gaius. Will you race me first, Gaius? With pleasure. The competitions never let me down. I don't know if I'll even stand a chance, so I'll definitely try. I'm counting on it. Okay, how does swimming work? I don't remember. It's just square and circle, right? Triangle and circle. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon dang squeezy. Phew, that was close. You're a whole lot faster than you were last time we raced, guys. What can I say? It all to the man-way method. If you stop talking when you should be training, you'll both be even better. The race is done. Get back here so the next one can start. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Surprised we at level 7 on Gaius, of all people. Should have done it with Usus. I didn't really think about there being link points for this. I kind of just did Gaius because it seemed like it would be the hardest one. Alright, now that you've all raced each other, we can move on to phase 2 of our training. Rest me, huh? You're too kind, instructor, but I don't need it. Not after 4 swim races. We'll have to try and hang in there. As bad as it is, it's our last chance to do it together. I mean, next time you think Torch will do more fun together, don't call me. What is Instructor Neithardt thinking? Trying to scrutinize the unfathomable will only tire you out. Just give it up and don't drown. Hold it right there! Oh yeah, didn't Sarah, wasn't she mad that like last time that it was just the boys that got the special swimming lesson? What are all you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. How could you be so heartless coming here and having fun without inviting me? Deciding to train all by yourselves without even extending the offer to us? Honestly, I expected better of you. For the record, I was perfectly content to just watch, but they wrote me into it. Same here. How many humans just casually strip off most of your clothes when it's this cold outside is truly mind-boggling. Either way, it's no fair hogging the pool. Yeah, we want to swim too! Totally, that's why we're here to liven up your sad-faced little party. I challenge you all to a rollicking team battle. A challenge, huh? Very well, we accept. This battle consists of 5 races, each matching a man against a woman, whichever team secures more victories wins. And to raise the stakes, the losing team will have to do whatever the winning team asks of them. What? How does that sound? Sounds like I better start thinking of what I want you guys to do. I take it we really don't get any say on all this, do we? Still. Oh dear, so have mercy on whoever gets matched against Laura and Fiedla of one hell of an uphill battle, they said. That said, I think we have still a perfectly good chance of winning this. Totally, they're all worthy competitors. Let's not waste time, Schwarzer. You're up first. Go out there and earn the men's team a glorious victory to inspire the rest. Remember, failure is not an option. Yes, sir. You're sticking poor Reen out there in front. Well, in that case... Now think about it. It's been a long time since I got to check out the girls in their swimsuits. What? Oh, God. Well, one of the, like, if you pick one of these options, they should just instantly delete the game off your hard drive. Oh, God. Why am I playing into the grooming nonsense? Man, as soon as it's had feelings, that would be the happiest piece of fabric in Airphonia. Wait, has Artesian actually lulled me into finding her appealing? I get the feeling that Reen wants to challenge you, instructor. Me, huh? No one said she was out of the running. Besides, I can feel the heat of Reen's wistful gaze from here. Shut up. Get out of there and woman for the team, Teach. But, well, fine. I don't want to hear any boo-hoos when I cream you, Reen. I mean, real talk, it's because she'd be the hardest, right? Plus, we already beat Sarah in the first game. Also, we don't have level 7 Link with her and actually use Sarah, unlike, say, Laura, who would have probably been the second hardest. Oh god, how do I play this? I think I lost. Oh, easy! Sounds like you win this round. Gotta admit, I'm kind of impressed, Reen. Maybe Neithardt really did make a man out of you. Shut up. Whoopsie, I'm not setting a good example just hanging back here, huh? We should get back to the others. Sounds good. We didn't quite get level 7. I mean, there's definitely like going to be at least one more section of combat, right? The fact that they're giving us money still and we can still upgrade slots and all that. One by one, the rest of Reen's team lined up for the races. But on a move so devious, they probably shouldn't have seen it coming. The girls' team just put Laura and Fee forward for every match. Well, that's cheating. As a result, the boys' team was soundly defeated. Guys, what the fuck, man? There's no way that wasn't cheating. Well, technically no one specified the same swimmer couldn't race more than once, but come on, why couldn't I race more than once? Well, if you have a problem with our totally fair results, then... Whenever you want to accept the result or not, a defeat or defeat. Trying to hit your opponent not playing by the rules wouldn't save you in a war zone. The swimming pool is no different. I mean, it kind of is, but... Oh. Morality is a very personal thing. Everyone has times when they need to stray from the path of righteousness. What one person perceives as an act of cowardice might be a part of another master's plan to defeat them. The strategy employed by Instructor Sarah may seem unreasonable to you, perhaps even cheap. I can certainly understand that. There's no way of getting around it. Defeat is defeat. She chose the most effective strategy available to her and claimed victory over us. That's the way it is. Now I will choose my effective strategy, which is gunning them all down. Well, it's hard to argue with that. I'm surprised you, of all people, backing up Instructor Sarah's loophole exploiting strategy, though. So am I. What brought this on? I'm very sexually frustrated. I mean, nothing in particular. I still find myself less than thrilled with your ways, and by extension the practice of the Bracer Guild, but I can't deny the Guild's existence and that its methods will be a vital part of this nation's future. I see. Well, I had to see if I had a change of heart. I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, let's get this over with. What are your orders? Oh, no, I forgot about that. Shut up, Million. How we all play tag? That'd be more fun than some boring old training. I almost managed to forget that we'd done that once before. Is that it? I was expecting something far more grueling, like hours of push-ups while you ate cake in front of us. What? Neithardt, do you have a fetish? Hey, now the girls made their choice, and who are we to question it? Yeah, it's absolutely true. We must give the winners their due. Desperation is palpable. Well, I guess we can go along with that then. There's no harm in making the punishment fun for everyone. Well said. Yay! Okay, I get pick Major Neithardt to be it first then. Me? In the end, they all chased each other around the pool until they had no energy left. As usual, poor, pitiful Reen found himself accused of many scandalous acts he certainly had no intention of committing. But eventually, their strange yet surprisingly enjoyable training came to an end. I wasn't expecting to be forced to participate in that horseplay as well. Still, wasn't a completely unenjoyable change of pace. That's true. Personally, I'm exhausted. Sir, I want to thank you for doing all this for us, and for all the other times too. There's no need to thank me. Let's see. Take this. It's not much of a parting gift, but I'd like you to have it all the same. Are you sure? When am I ever not sure? I hope you'll make good use of it. I'll be returning to the faculty lounge for a while before departing the academy. If you happen to need something, just stop by and speak to me there. I will, sir. Free ape. So I guess we might actually get to rank 0 after all. Now, I should go talk to the toaster. Now, where's the student union? There it is. I'm in the student union, dumbass. You made some headway? Tell me about it.
Wow, that must have been tough.
I'm so close. Thank you so much for helping me with my work. It's a really big weight off my shoulders, my tiny shoulders. I'm definitely not going to be able to beat the game today, but I do have a few hours to record tomorrow, I think. If I can just get close enough. I might like record like half a video today. That's about all the time I have left. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, because all we have left is our 2 main story quests. I think we're done with everything else. Hey, let's talk to Neithardt. See what his post-quest dialogue is. Kind of nostalgic to be back at my old desk again. My days as Thor's instructor may be over, but I don't regret a single one of them. Once I'm done here, I might take a little time to walk around campus again. Today seems as fitting a chance as any. Man, Major Neithardt's amazing. I'm still winded after our training earlier, and he doesn't seem to have a hair out of place. I really like him to come all the way to return his documents in person. I suggest you study him carefully and learn from his example. So alright, next time we will knock out our main story side quests. And then progress the story and get even closer to the end of this game. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.